Hi, and thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be demonstrating how to secure your Swarovski stones with glue and with gel. I'm showing my nails right now that my stones have been on for 2 weeks without coming off. So I really like this method. It works well. It has durability and longevity, and I hope you like this method. So let's get started. And I'm going to show you the method that I use. So I've been asked, and let's go ahead and let's use this finger over here. I've been asked how I configure how the stones are, like the design of the stones. What I generally do is decide whether I want it to look like a crest. This looks like an emblem to me. It looks like a kind of piece of jewelry almost. So I tend to like for my stones to look like jewelry on the nail. So you can put them in a straight line, which is a style that I don't generally use, but decide how you want them up there, and then take your stones and balance different shapes and different sizes together. So this first stone that I'm going to put on, I'm going to take brush on glue. And the reason why I always use brush on glue is because if you use glue in the tube, you cannot control the amount of glue that you're getting. I take this and I dab the brush so that I don't get a flood. So if you take a look at this right up here, take a look at that size of the glue. I'm going to take this big stone, and you want the glue that you just put on to be relatively the size of the stone that you're putting on. So what I'm saying is this small stone down here, when I put that down there, I'm going to put a little pinprick of glue. That way the glue doesn't spill over onto the sides and cloud your stone. Another thing that reason why you want to do that is because that is just a scientific way that the glue can grab the stone better. Because if you have too much, it actually doesn't have a shrink type of effect when you set the stone on. So now I'm going to take this chevron shape, and I'm going to add a little bit more glue because my glue is not enough. I can see that. I'm going to add a little bit more glue. I usually pick these up with my tweezer. So the bigger ones, you can pick up with your tweezer. Hopefully my glue didn't dry out. Set that on and then twist it. Now take a look at that on the nail. Now it's stuck to the nail as I press. What happens is once that on there, this side of your katana, this metal side, you can use to push the stone down on it. But I want you to take note, and I'm just going to take my to get the little wax off. I want you to take note of how shiny that is. I want you to take note of how shiny that is. You want your stones to look like jewelry, like diamonds. So you don't want a lot of product. You don't want a lot of glue next to them. So now let's go ahead and let's put, I'm going to put these two right in here. So I'm going to put my long, see that long shape of glue? I'm going to grab this shard right here.
So it's kind of matching where you're putting it.
Yes, I'm putting the glue on in a way. Take a look at how pretty, right? So, and I also, you don't have to use your finger. You don't want to use your finger. Sometimes I'll do that, and I'm wiping the Swarovski. These are Swarovski crystals. So now I'm going to put my other one on over here, and I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to dab it a little bit, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make this just like in a long shape, the shape of this stone. So now, and I need to take a look. Boomerang. So, so now, look how pretty. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put these two stones. I have one more to go down here. I'll go ahead. I think I'll put that one next. Yeah. Now you're getting that nice shine because I'm not getting product on the stone. So I'm gonna set this here, and because my next stone is in like a triangular shape, I'm gonna take my katana and pick that up and set that down in there, right in there. And is it straight? Yes, it is straight. It's straight. So the Swarovski gods are with me today. Because sometimes when you set it down, it might be a little crooked. Wow, that looks awesome. I think I'll do your nails like this next time. So the last one, I'm my brush, and I'm going to put my stone right in here. I'm going to make that bit of glue the size of the actual Swarovski stone that I'm placing down. So take a look. You can press that in. Okay, and then on this side, now I've seen videos with designers that actually put the glue down and then start putting the stones all over. And I'm not saying that's a bad way to do it. I just prefer to do mine individually because I feel like I have more control of how the glue settles, how the stone settles on top of the glue. But you can wipe your glue on and just put them all on at the same time. I do prefer this method. One last little stone. Now watch how little the glue. Watch how little the glue. It's going to be a pinprick. And we probably can't get it to set over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one to this side, and I'm going to pull out another one and put it on the other side. So let's take this. That one's right there. And then we can get one more. You will be. Okay, so right here, what I did was I actually had to kind of reroute the way that I was putting on the stones because the bottom part of the nail wouldn't accommodate that tiny little stone. There was no room. Okay guys, so now what I'm doing right here at this point is finishing up the stone placement by outlining the Swarovski stones with a no wipe gel top coat. You can do that with the brush from the gel bottle, and then to get around behind the stones, you want to brush a perimeter of gel around all of the stones, because when the gel is cured, it will be like a shrink wrap. The gel is going to move closer and grab hold of the stones. So right here, I'm using this detailer brush to get in those small little spaces. And then I'm gonna clean up with a cleanup brush to get the excess gel from around the eponychium and cuticle area. Okay, so first I'm using this more coarse cleanup brush to get the excess, and then I'm gonna come in with a fine, more detailed brush to really get that gel out of the cuticle area so that when it goes under the lamp, it doesn't harden and make the cuticle area look dry and crusty. Thank you so much for watching. I really love how this Swarovski nail turned out. These nails were done by my student who had just taken a private class with me. So please inbox me if you are interested in exceptional quality training. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe.